5 countries to move overseas in 2026 by starting a business. Hey everyone, my name is Alex and I'm a lead consultant with Expat Exact, an expatriate and relocation agency aiding you in finding the destination that matches your destiny. And in this video, we'll be examining a business formation as a formal immigration pathway. If you're a current business owner, consider this an opportunity to create an international branch overseas, and if you're interested in starting one, you could make that happen alongside being able to move. Several countries around the world are competing to attract entrepreneurs, and we're not talking about massive investment requirements or complicated bureaucratic nightmares. We're talking about real, accessible pathways for business savvy people with good business ideas to relocate overseas and build their dreams. Whether you're a freelancer tired of juggling time zones, a tech entrepreneur ready to scale in the European market, a creative professional seeking inspiration in a new culture, or someone with a brilliant business concept that just needs the right environment to flourish, there are countries welcoming you to apply. Today, we're diving into 5 incredible countries where you can move overseas by starting your own business. We'll cover the visa requirements, how much money you actually need, what types of businesses qualify, the timeline for getting approved, and what life actually looks like as an entrepreneur in each destination. Coming in at number 1, we have Portugal with its D2 entrepreneur visa. And folks, this might just be the most flexible, accessible business visa in all of Europe. Portugal isn't just welcoming entrepreneurs. They're making it genuinely easy for you to build your business in one of the continent's most beautiful, affordable, and business friendly countries. Here's what makes the D2 visa absolutely brilliant: there is no minimum investment requirements. You read that right. No minimum. Unlike other countries that require you to invest 50,000 euros or 100,000 euros or more, Portugal simply wants to see that you have a viable business plan and enough money to support yourself. We're talking about roughly 10,440 euros to live in Portugal for a year. And if you're opening a company, typical social capital for small businesses is around 5,000 euros. That's it. Compare that to investment visas requiring hundreds of thousands, and you'll see why Portugal is topping our list. But here's where it gets even better: you have complete business freedom. You can start a brand new business from scratch, relocate a company you already own and operate, or invest in an existing Portuguese business. And there are no restrictions on business type. Planning to run a boutique in Porto? Perfect. Launching a fully remote marketing agency from a Lisbon apartment? Absolutely viable. Tech startup, consulting firm, e commerce store, design studio, tourism company, all of these qualify. Portugal doesn't limit what kind of business you can operate. The only requirements are that it's legal, viable, and makes sense in a Portuguese context. The process is straightforward. You'll need to get an NIF, a Portuguese tax ID number, open a Portuguese business bank account, register your company, prepare a solid business plan showing how your business will be financially sustainable, and prove you have sufficient funds to support yourself and any dependents. The typical processing time is about 2 to 3 months if you have your business plan and documents ready. You'll receive an initial residence permit valid for 2 years, renewable for 3 more years. After 5 years of legal residency, you can apply for permanent residency or even Portuguese citizenship. Yes, that means an EU passport with all the freedom that brings. Living in Portugal as an entrepreneur is genuinely amazing. The cost of living is affordable compared to most of Western Europe. We're talking 1,500 to 2,500 euros per month for a comfortable lifestyle in cities like Lisbon or Porto, even less in smaller towns. The weather is consistently mild year round and the food is incredible. The people are welcoming, and you're perfectly positioned to access the entire European markets. Portugal has been investing heavily in its startup ecosystem with co working spaces, incubators, networking events, and a thriving community of international entrepreneurs. Plus, you get access to Portugal's excellent healthcare system and can travel freely throughout the Schengen area. If you want flexibility, affordability, and a genuine quality of life while building your business, Portugal's D2 visa is absolutely unbeatable. Next up at number 2, we have Spain. And here's what makes Spain particularly interesting: they offer 2 completely different visa paths depending on what type of business you're building. This gives you options, and options are power when you're planning your entrepreneurial journey overseas. First, let's talk about the self employment visa, also called the autonomo visa. This is your go to option if you're planning a traditional business or working as a freelancer. Think consultants, designers, IT professionals, artists, photographers, writers, coaches, basically any self employed activity where you're offering services or running a standard business. Maybe you want to open up a shop, a restaurant, a service company, or work as an independent professional with multiple clients. The self employment visa is designed exactly for this. The financial requirements are quite reasonable. You need to prove 100% of Spain's IPREM, which is 600 euros per month or 7,200 euros per year, though authorities typically expect you to show higher amounts to cover business expenses. Add 50% more for a spouse and 30% more for a child. So if you're applying as an individual, showing 10,000 euros to 15,000 euros in accessible funds plus a solid business plans puts you in good shape. Now, the second option is Spain's entrepreneur visa, also called the startup visa. And this is where things get exciting for tech entrepreneurs and innovators. This visa is specifically for high innovation businesses with substantial technological components or significant economic impact. We're talking about tech startups, AI driven companies, innovative platforms, groundbreaking healthcare technologies, sustainable innovations, businesses that are truly disrupting markets or creating something genuinely new. Your business idea must be innovative, tech driven, and create employment opportunities for Spain. The upside, if you qualify, you get a 3-year residence permit right from the start, not just for 1 year. You also gain access to Spain's Beckham law, which offers a flat 24% tax rate on your income, incredibly favorable for entrepreneurs. The approval process is faster too, often taking just 20 working days once submitted. Here's the thing about Spain, it ranks first on the Global Digital Nomad Index, making it the absolute top destination for freelancers and remote workers globally. The startup ecosystem is thriving, with major hubs in Barcelona, Madrid, Valencia, and Malaga. Spain offers incredible quality of life. We're talking Mediterranean climate, world class food, rich culture, excellent healthcare, beautiful cities, and a lifestyle that genuinely values work life balance. The cost of living varies by city, but generally ranges from 1,500 euros to 2,500 euros per month for a comfortable lifestyle. Once you're approved, you get a legal right to live and work in Spain as self employed, access to Spain's social security system, freedom to travel across the Schengen area, and after 5 years, eligibility for permanent residency. Your family can come join you, your children can access Spain's education system, and you're positioned perfectly to serve both the Spanish market and the broader European Union. Whether you choose the self employment path or the entrepreneur route depends on your business model. But either way, Spain offers an incredible opportunity to build your business in one of Europe's most vibrant, culturally rich countries. Coming in at number three, let's talk about Canada with its startup visa program. And this is where things get really interesting because Canada offers something almost no other country does: immediate permanent residency. Not a temporary residency that you hope converts later. Not a visa that needs constant renewals. Permanent residency from day one. Let that sink in for a moment. Canada's startup visa program is designed specifically for innovative entrepreneurs who can build businesses that create jobs for Canadians and compete on the global stage. Canada ranks fourth best globally for its startup ecosystem, and the government is actively investing in emerging industries, particularly AI, clean energy, and advanced manufacturing. Here's how it works: your business must be innovative, scalable, and have the potential to create jobs for Canadians. You need support from a designated organization. This could be a venture capital fund, an angel investor group, or a business incubator that's been approved by the Canadian government. These organizations will evaluate your business idea, and if they believe in it, they'll provide a letter of support that becomes the cornerstone of your visa application. Now, let's be real. Getting that letter of support is the challenging part. You need a genuinely strong business concept, a solid pitch, and the ability to convince these organizations that your startup has serious potential. But here's the beautiful thing: if you can secure that support, everything falls into place. The program extends to up to 5 founders per team. So if you're building something with co-founders, you can apply all together. There's no set investment amount you must personally contribute, though having some capital certainly helps your case. Once approved, you and your family receive permanent residency with no time limit. Not 1 year, not 3 years. Permanent. What does this mean practically? You can live anywhere in Canada, travel freely across the country, access Canada's excellent healthcare system, send your kids to Canadian schools, and build your business with the security of knowing you're not going to lose your status if your startup pivots or takes longer than expected to become profitable. You also get access to government funding programs, business incubator support, tax credits for research and development, and a highly skilled, diverse workforce. Plus, you're positioned right next to the massive US market while enjoying Canada's stable political environment, strong rule of law, and genuinely welcoming culture. Starting a business in Canada is straightforward, with most provinces offering online registration platforms. The country combines economic and political stability with a thriving innovation culture. Cities like Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, and Calgary have vibrant startup scenes with regular networking events, pitch competitions, accelerator programs, and active venture capital communities. The cost of living varies significantly by city. Toronto and Vancouver are expensive, comparable to major US cities, while cities like Montreal, Ottawa, or Calgary are more affordable. But regardless of where you land, you're building your business with the security of permanent residency from day one. If you have a truly innovative business idea and can secure that crucial letter of support, Canada offers one of the most attractive entrepreneurial immigration programs in the entire world. At number four, we have Estonia. And if you're a digital entrepreneur, a tech founder, or someone who wants to run their business 100% online, listen up because Estonia has pioneered something absolutely revolutionary: the world's first digital first business ecosystem. Estonia isn't just tech friendly, they're literally built their entire country around digital infrastructure. Here's what makes Estonia mind blowing. Through their e-residency program, foreign entrepreneurs can establish and manage an EU-based company completely online. We're talking full company formation, tax filing, banking, contract signing, everything without ever setting foot in Estonia. You get a digital ID that allows you to access Estonia's digital infrastructure, open a European company in hours, and operate it from anywhere in the world. But we're here to talk about actually moving to Estonia, which brings us to the Estonian Startup Visa. The Estonian Startup Visa, run through the Startup Estonia program, allows entrepreneurs with disruptive, large scale business ideas to reside in the country for an extendable 18 months. The key word here is disruptive. Estonia is looking for genuinely innovative startups, not consultancies or small service businesses. Your business plan needs to be approved by the Startup Estonia Committee, a panel of experts who evaluate whether your idea has the potential to scale significantly and make a real impact. You'll need 160 euros per month in funds, so roughly 2,000 euros to 3,000 euros saved up for your initial period, and adequate insurance coverage. That's far lower than most countries require. Why would you want to be in Estonia? Well, this tiny Baltic nation of 1.3 million people has produced multiple unicorn companies, businesses valued at over $1 billion. We're talking Skype, Bolt, Wise, formerly known as TransferWise, and others. That's an incredible track record for such a small country, and it's no accident. Estonia offers transparent tax laws, strong cybersecurity infrastructure, a vibrant tech startup ecosystem, and a government that genuinely understands and supports digital business. The entire society is digital. You can do almost everything online, from voting to accessing government services. Over 99% of government services are available digitally. The Estonian startup scene is tight knit and collaborative. Tallinn, the capital, has an active community of international founders, regular networking events, government funded accelerators, and access to both European and Eastern European markets. The cost of living is quite affordable, 1,200 euros to 1,800 euros per month for a comfortable lifestyle. Estonia is also stunningly beautiful with medieval architecture, forests, and Baltic coastline. You'll experience 4 distinct seasons, including snowy winters and pleasant summers. English is widely spoken, especially in the tech community. And because Estonia is part of the EU, you get access to the entire European market and can travel freely throughout the Schengen area. The visa can be extended for up to 4 years total, at which point you can apply for permanent residence. If you're building a tech startup, particularly in areas like fintech, cybersecurity, software development, or digital platforms, Estonia offers an unmatched environment. The government actually understands technology. The bureaucracy is minimal because everything is digital, and you're surrounded by other founders who are building globally competitive companies. If you want to be in the most digitally advanced country on earth while building your startup, Estonia is calling your name. Rounding out our list at number 5, we have something truly special. And this one's exclusively for Americans. The Dutch American Friendship Treaty, known as DAFT, is a bilateral agreement signed away back in 1956 that gives US citizens an incredibly streamlined path to live and work in the Netherlands as entrepreneurs. And when I say streamlined, I mean it. This is arguably the easiest, fastest, and most affordable business visa available to Americans anywhere in Europe. Here's what makes DAFT absolutely brilliant. You only need 4,500 euros. That's around 4,800 US dollars deposited into a Dutch business bank account. That's it. No massive investment requirements, no complicated point systems, no proving your business benefits to the Dutch economy. Compare that to 27,000 euros other foreign entrepreneurs must invest, and you'll see why DAFT is such an incredible opportunity for Americans. This treaty was part of the post-World War II Marshall Plan to foster economic ties, and it's still going strong today, helping hundreds of Americans relocate to the Netherlands every single year. The process is refreshingly straightforward. You enter the Netherlands on your regular 90-day tourist visa, no advance visa required. Once you're there, you register your business with the Dutch Chamber of Commerce, the KVK. Open a business bank account and deposit your 4,500 euros. Get your BSN number, the Dutch Social Security number, from the local municipality and submit your application to the IND, the Dutch Immigration Service. Within just 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes faster, you'll receive your residence permits. That's genuinely fast compared to most countries. And here's the beautiful part. Once you submit your application, you receive a residence sticker that immediately allows you to live and work in the Netherlands while you wait for final approval. You have complete freedom in what kind of business you start. Freelancers, consultants, designers, developers, writers, photographers, digital marketers, accountants, translators, all of these qualify. You can also open up a traditional business like cafes, shops, or service companies. There's no restriction on business type and no requirement that your business serves Dutch clients. You can continue working with American clients while living in the Netherlands. The only requirement is that you remain self-employed. You cannot take regular employment. However, your spouse can work in regular employment once your DAFT is approved, which gives your family incredible flexibility. The DAFT visa is initially valid for 2 years. You must maintain that 4,500 euros in your business bank account throughout this period. Think of it as a security deposit that proves you're financially stable. After 2 years, if your business has been active and the funds remain in your account, you can extend for another 5 years. After 5 years total of legal residence, you become eligible to apply for permanent residency or even Dutch citizenship. And here's a massive tax benefit. If you structure your business as a BV or a private limited company and you're earning over 66,000 euros per year, you may qualify for the 30% ruling, a tax break that makes 30% of your income tax free. This is an enormous financial advantage that can save you tens of thousands of euros annually. Living in the Netherlands is genuinely amazing. Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Utrecht, The Hague. These cities offer incredible quality of life with excellent public transit, extensive bike infrastructure, beautiful architecture, world-class museums, vibrant international communities, and that famous Dutch work-life balance. Over 90% of Dutch people speak English fluently, so you won't struggle with language barriers in daily life or business. The cost of living runs about 2,000 euros to 3,000 euros per month for a comfortable lifestyle depending on the city. You're positioned perfectly in the heart of Europe with easy access to Germany, Belgium, France, and beyond. The Netherlands has excellent healthcare, great schools, political stability, and a genuinely welcoming culture. If you're an American entrepreneur who wants to live in Europe with minimal bureaucracy and minimal investment, DAFT is hands down your best option. No other country offers Americans such easy access to European residency. So there you have it. 5 incredible countries where you can move overseas by starting your own business. Portugal for flexibility and affordability with zero minimum investment, Spain for dual visa options serving both traditional businesses and innovative startups, Canada for immediate permanent residency and access to North American markets, Estonia for digital first operations and a thriving tech ecosystem, and the Netherlands through DAFT, the exclusive treaty for Americans requiring just €4,500 and offering one of the easiest paths to European residency available anywhere in the world. Here's what's important to understand. These countries are competing for talented, motivated entrepreneurs because they recognize the value, job creation, innovation, economic growth, and global connections. They've created these programs specifically to attract international talents, and they genuinely want you to succeed. Remember, moving overseas to start a business isn't just about the visa, it's about building a life. Consider the culture, the language, the climate, the business environment, and whether you can genuinely see yourself thriving there. Visit if possible before committing. Talk to other entrepreneurs who've made the move and be realistic about challenges while staying excited about opportunities. Be sure to like, comment, and share this video with any business-minded individuals or established business owners who would be interested in exploring international business and moving abroad to start a new business venture.